morning, everyone. Welcome to McBoss Capital Live stream here. My name is Michael Chu, and this is the morning of July 15th, Tuesday, and it's about almost 9 a.m., 8:57 Mountain Time, 1.5 hours into the market, close to 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Nasdaq is up nicely, 0.5%. Dow is going the opposite way, minus 0.5%, and S&P is near 0.06%, like pretty much near flat. Volume is higher on both index here, Nasdaq volume and NYSE volume. So we're seeing a mixed picture here. Again, just like yesterday, market did hold up at the end of the day, so that was good. Today, we hope the same thing happen again. If it holds up, then it's another good day. Um, but if it turns and we have higher volume, we could have a distribution day on S&P in this case here, or even Nasdaq, depending how fast, how much it comes down. So those are things to watch. Let's go look at the general index here, ETF QQQ. So we did make new high again this morning. That was a nice bounce today. It is reversing to the lows right now of the day. So that is the problem right now. But we have this gap right here that it could fill. So we'll see what happens. Go to SPY here, daily chart. Similar, like it was up pretty much new high this morning, and then again it reversed. So um, this is again not a nice reversal. You can see pretty negative here. Like we have already closed the gap here, so that's even more negative, right? Than Nasdaq. But I just want to go back to the chart here. Like even though the index has been making new highs, like let's say right here and today, um, it just feels like there's not much power, right? Like I don't know. That's just how I feel. Um, I mean, if we go back to S&P Composite here, index, it should be similar. Yeah, right here, you can see. Even though it's moving higher, it wasn't like a big move. And I'm wondering, if market is starting to stall. So that's something to watch out for. Let's go to Dow now, TF here. And Dow and Russell is a little bit weaker because you can see it didn't make new high. And this morning it didn't make new high. Instead, look at it. It actually dropped below 10-day now, and yeah, this is like from what 7 sessions ago, and we are below all those 7 sessions, so that's very negative. Like you can look at intraday chart, it looks pretty nasty here. You can see the reversal right now, and then if we go to IWM, the Russell, similar, almost identical. Let's go back to daily on Russell here. So, um, so this one did make a new high like this last Thursday, I think, the Thursday before. But now we again this morning we didn't make new high, and instead we reversed, and now we close the gap, and we are now below like pretty much 4 sessions from 4 sessions ago. So again, we're in negative. Like I said, 10 days is very important. Dow is starting to break 10-day. IWM is starting to break 10-day. Um, the only one standing is S&P and Nasdaq still, and S&P is getting closer and closer to the 10-day. So um, we could break it, especially if we get some news that are unexpected, right? But right now, the momentum is still there. It's still holding the 10-day for Nasdaq and S&P. So until that change, let's continue with that momentum. And then in terms of news today, just quickly, we did get um, lots of banks earnings. I think the reaction mostly negative, except Citigroup, I believe. And then we have inflation data, right? Came out, CPI rose 0.3% in June, meeting forecasts, which is an annual increase of 2.7%. slightly above the estimate 2.6. The core CPI rose 0.2, which is less than the 0.3% estimate, which matching the 2.9% year over year. So overall, it's pretty close to estimates here. Yeah, we have some, news that Nvidia could resume selling its H20 chips here to Chinese customers. At least that's what the government, U.S. government, said that they might grant them license again. So again, I'm not sure um, that this is, yeah. So it says here, yeah, the license will be granted and Nvidia will start delivery soon again. So it's running on that news, the chips area here, which is probably the one group that is still holding up pretty well. Last week we saw software kind of came down by the end of the week, but the chips were still standing, and it looks like it's continued to hit new high this morning. I think. Let's go look at that gap up. So this is what's really powering Nasdaq, right, as a whole. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. I don't see any other area that's really that strong. Um, so this is what's happening. So let's go look at Nvidia making new highs this morning, looking pretty sharp. A big move today, 4%. Let's look at AMD is not on my growth stock list, but it's another big mover today, 6%. Um, let's look at Taiwan Semiconductor, which is reporting in 2 days. So this one also trying to bounce back now. So that's also a pretty strong bounce today, 3%. Um, then we'll look at Embargo as well. Embargo also hitting new high right now, so pretty strong. So the chip area looking pretty strong. Um, in terms of stocks on the move, we do see 20 stocks. Volume has died down, but nonetheless, we still have 20 stocks, so looking pretty strong here. So we see like some like let's go from the top here with NFG, utility gas distribution, pretty strong. AMD, TPEK, the bank corp. We have Citigroup here reported earnings. Um, and then we have Synopsys here, Nvidia, Billy, TSM, Coherent, MU, right? We have GEVRT, SC, Pinterest, XMTR, Light Momentum Holdings, SI, Com. So those are, yeah, lots of good growth stocks here. Um, I'm just gonna not jot down some of the names that's not on my list from this morning yet. So I'll just put that on the side here. Okay, those. Anyhow, we'll start from the top here. Let's go to we already talked about a while ago. Let's look at app because yesterday it did move. So yesterday was right here, but today you see it came back down again. It's a nice base it's building right now. Like it's a very nice flat base here, but it's just having a hard time coming out, right? So we'll see. Let's look at Palantir. Palantir is looks like it's making new high this morning, $150. So there you go. Very nice there. Um, let's look at Billy Chinese stock here. Very nice bounce to new high this morning. The gap up. This stock is a little bit hard to trade because it does gap up a lot and come back down. So yeah, that's that. Credo. Credo is still making new high. Very strong. Look at that. Very strong. Look at Dell. Dell was moving out this morning and then it's starting to pull back now. So yeah, it's a little bit of a sideways action lately. Um, but yeah, life life is making new high this morning, but it reversing so far this morning. So yeah, yesterday was a nice day coming out right here. Because it came up from this consolidation area. So we'll see if this will work. But like today, it's already reversing, so it's a little bit, yeah, quite quite fast already. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going here. Um, Reddit. Well, this one's kind of stalled right now around the 10 days, so not much movement there. Synopsis here. Nasty day yesterday. Not sure if there was any news. Look at the volume. Um, but today it bounced back from the 10 days, so that's a good sign. All right, let's keep moving here. Down here we have HSI and SE. So SI is really hard to trade for me, like very choppy. It'll move up one day, go down the next day, and come back up, and pull back here. Lots of pullbacks. Look at this. It touched the 10 days many times, but right now it's getting very close to breaking out. Well, actually, it did this morning, but it's reversing a little bit this right now, I think. So here's the intraday chart. Looks okay. It's not like straight down or anything like that. So, but anyhow, yeah, it's a $24 stock. It can move very fast. So that's HSI SE. SE trying to make a move right now. It's very close to coming out right now. It's actually a little bit out. It's still this is a 10-day coming up still. It's very nice bottom here because it was trading so tight. And yeah, this could work if it comes out a little bit, like if it closed pretty strong today, then it might work. But we'll see. All right, let's go down to industrials with CLS, Cohere, um, VRT. So CRS tried to make new high this morning, very close to making new high. Not sure if it did, but it did reverse as well this morning. VRT, this one has a huge shakeout right here, right? And now it's been slowly bouncing back. We're looking really sharp. Um, yeah. NFG, this one came out this morning. Utility gas distribution. This one is a nice smooth runner. Um, yeah, it does hug the 10-day quite a bit though, right here. So that's what could, you know, uh, yeah, it might be good to, I don't know, if you didn't get it this morning, it's probably good to wait a little bit because it's kind of extended from the 10-day. This stock doesn't extend from the 10-day much. Cohere, yeah, this one is still going, and you can see it bounced off the 10-day recently. Looks pretty good. Today is a big gap up. It's reversing a little bit right now. Let's keep going. Nothing in health. Commodities, nothing show up today. Yesterday there's some, but today it looks like, let's take a look at gold. Yeah, it's kind of just sideways, a little bit movement, but not much. SLV, silver, this one is pulling back. Oil price, USO, this one also pulling back. So yeah, most of them pulling back. Yeah. Financials, let's look at Citigroup. This one reported, and market likes the news so far. Um, Bounce to new high. It's a nice gap up. A little bit choppy at the beginning, but it looks like it found its footing here and it's slowly moving back up. That's Citigroup. Look at TBBK. This is Bancorp. This one moving really nicely now. It's breaking out. So yeah, it's a little bit extended, but it looks pretty good now. So all right, that's pretty much it today. Let's do a final look at the market. Doesn't look like it changed much. Volume is still high, so S&P turned slightly negative. So yeah, we need to see if this market can hold today because um, so far it's a reversal day. If it does close at the bottom, that will be depending how much it closed below. Right now it's near flat, so it's okay. But if it's like 0.3% over, usually that's considered a distribution day on higher volume. But again, Dow and IWM looks a little bit worse. So those are more troublesome, especially Dow right now, making new low in the last 7 sessions. And then IWM is new low in the last 4 sessions. So yeah, just something to watch out for. Like we'll see if it can recover today. If it doesn't, if other S&P also deteriorate, then the problem right here you can see clearly have a higher low, sorry, a lower high. So it's forming a downtrend right now on both Dow and IWM. Um, so this is Russell. Yeah, this is Russell, and then we have Dow, and then this one is even longer. Um, yeah, so right now today chips are powering Nasdaq, so that's why Nasdaq is much higher. So, but overall, again, I feel like growth stocks, like today we see some moving, so that's good. But let's see if we can hold, right? It seems that stocks tried to break out and then it fell. Try to break out and then they fell. So, all right, thank you everyone for watching. Have a good day. Please like and subscribe.